Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about the switch button and a trick you can use to improve your switch timing. One of the biggest issues we see in players is with the switch mechanic. Some players don't even use it as they're afraid of missing fast attacks or don't know which Pokemon to switch into. For today, we're going to show you a trick to help speed up your switches and effectively counter swap your opponent. Don't worry, we will be making more videos on this topic to help with things such as choosing your safe swap. You can pull up your switch tray at any time during a turn, even if you're in the middle of a fast attack. To recap on what a turn is in this game, every 0.5 seconds you can make an input. This could be a fast attack, a charge move, or a switch. This half-second time frame is one turn. Fast moves take up a certain number of turns, from 1 with things like Water Gun and Dragon Breath, up to 4 with moves like Confusion. You can also pull up the switch tray at the end of a charge move. There are two ways to queue up switches so you don't lose valuable turns and miss fast attacks. The first way is to queue the switch during a fast attack. For this example, we have Graveler with Volt Switch. Volt Switch is a 4-turn move, so on the first turn I lock in the attack, and now I have 3 more turns to input a switch. I tap on my next Pokemon, and as soon as the Volt Switch is over, the swap goes off instantly the next turn. This is very similar to how switching works during charge moves. Once the animation for the charge move is going, you'll see the switch button becomes visible again, and you can queue up a switch that will happen immediately after the charge move is over. By queuing switches like this, I didn't miss any fast attacks or energy gain on my Pokemon. Now let's show this in a real battle using the Sorcerer's Cup meta. This meta is all about energy management, so we can't afford to miss any fast attacks or be slow on a switch. Here, we catch a Toxicroak with our Hypno. Toxicroak, being poison and fighting type, is 4 times weak to Psychic, so we have this thing hard countered. This means Toxicroak has to immediately switch out. I'm going to go for 1 Confusion and try and get some damage on Toxicroak if he doesn't queue an immediate switch, as well as getting some energy going on my Hypno. But because I know Toxicroak has to switch, I already have my switch tray pulled up, so I can be ready to counter swap. With the current version of the game, the Pokemon's typings show up before you see the name or the actual Pokemon. This is going to help us swap even faster. We see the Psychic and Steel typing show up, so we know it's a Bronzong. Since I already have my switch tray pulled up, I can tap on Skuntank and send it in immediately, only being 1 turn behind this Bronzong. The battle plays out, and we win this matchup. Now, let's look at what happens if we don't queue our switch. This time, I'm going to wait until my opponent swaps, and then answer with my own switch. I get in my first Confusion, and the Toxicroak instant swaps again. I see the Bronzong come in, but I already have another Confusion going. I pull up the tray and swap in Skuntank, and Bronzong is now 2 Confusions ahead of us. So let's see how the rest of this battle plays out. We end up losing this time, as Bronzong had enough energy to get off a second Bulldoze on us. Switching is one of the fundamental mechanics of PvP, and you need to know how to use it. By queuing up my switches in between fast moves, I was able to keep the tempo of the game in my favor. This queuing system also works during charge moves, once the button becomes visible again during the animation of the charge move. We hope this video has helped you to improve on your own switching mechanics, and don't forget to like and subscribe to keep up to date with all of our PvP guides.